The toileting data sheet is used to record the number of times a learner uses the toilet and how often they have accidents. Recording how frequently a learner uses the toilet or has an accident is beneficial in deciding on the best course of action to help the learner become an independent toileter. Toilet training can be an overwhelming task. Collecting data during the process can help lessen that overwhelming feeling. Using a toileting data sheet is helpful in establishing a baseline for toileting, creating toileting goals, and for monitoring and tracking progress on toileting. By tracking what's happening and how often, it helps the support team see and know when to increase the time between toileting intervals. Once you have chosen a toileting data sheet to record the learner's toileting habits, fill in the data sheet every time the learner has an accident, the carer checks the learner's diaper or undies, or the learner voids in the toilet. For each entry, record the date and time along with whether the learner was dry, wet, soiled, urinated, or had a bowel movement. The more data you can capture, the easier it will be to recognise a pattern. Be consistent on the times of the day that the support team checks the learner's diaper or undies. For example, decide if there will be a 30-minute interval or hourly interval. Starting with a shorter interval gives increased chances for reinforcement to the learner. A good starting interval is 20 to 30 minutes. The carer will discover quickly if the learner can go longer between breaks or if they need shorter intervals. No matter the interval, be sure it's the same times every day. After a few days of keeping data, a pattern may show itself. For example, if the learner is consistently dry at 9 a.m, but their diaper is wet at 9:30 a.m, the carer can practice sitting on the toilet between 9 and 9:30 each morning to increase the odds of success. Later, once the learner is sitting on the toilet consistently, the carer can use the data sheets to keep track of when the learner urinates in the toilet and when they have accidents.